had a very frustrating icebreaker weekend. He is ready to go to work. Next door to him is Corey Berry. And let's go to Pete Falcone, who will take us to the green flag.
And the green flags are out. Ronnie Williams gets the jump at the start down into turn number 1 and is able to clear enough so that he can move up the racetrack and into first place all by himself.
And it is Corey Berry hanging in second. Allegro flash dances his way on the inside groove. He moves up to third. Let's see if he can keep it. He can't. Adam Gaeta gets his third place position back.
Yeah, they drive by him on the straightaway. He's stuck down there on the bottom as they race off the second turn and down the backstretch. He's still on the bottom and giving up spots as they race through the third and fourth turn.
Mike Christopher is involved, car number 82, as he tries to swashbuckle his way underneath the 17 car of Adam Gaeta. Pulling away with the lead is Ronnie Williams. Trying it again on the inside is Joey Allegro. And Todd Owen is on the inside. He has already passed a half a dozen cars.
Yeah, he is on the move as well. He's right behind Timmy Jordan as they race down the front stretch. He's trying to advance. Ronnie Williams is trying to run away and hide at the front of the field. He's already got about a 7, now call it 8 car length lead down the backstretch.
Yeah, 0.594 seconds is his advantage over Corey Berry. And Berry, he is being harassed by Adam Gaeta. As Gaeta tries to go to the inside, he makes a slick move, and out of nowhere, Mike Christopher moves into third and is on the verge of going into second.
Boy, Christopher made the same move that Gaeta did, and it worked for him. Now he does it again to Gaeta down through the third and fourth turn, makes the pass and slides up in front of him. That's some great action from second on back.
Look at Keith Rocco, car number 57. He is currently running in the 5th spot. Troy Tallman behind him. Woody Pitcat has moved up to 7th. Tallman making a bold move, getting underneath Rocco, driving him up the racetrack, and Tallman takes over the position.
Yeah, making a Rocco kind of move, but we've got trouble up in turn 4. The caution flag is out.
I wonder if that's not his Waterford car. It hasn't been used yet this year, so he might have a fresh car underneath him as he is already in the middle of the field.
Pace car is off as we get ready to restart with 6 laps complete. Green flag is in the air, and Ronnie Williams is back into the lead, and it is tight from there on back.
And Christopher got a shove from Corey Berry, and now he is going to work on Ronnie Williams. Third is up for grabs between Berry and Gaeta. Keith Rocco on the inside. Hitting the wall is Timmy Jordan. He still moves forward, but he had a little brush with the concrete.
Yeah, he's got a white wall now on the right front after that brush with the wall, but able to keep going and actually starting to pass some cars to get back up there.
And Woody Pitcat is going to work on Troy Tallman in the 3 car. Pitcat driving for Dan Avery. Keith Rocco is 1 spot behind Pitcat. And right at the front of the field, it's a 2-car breakaway between Ronnie Williams and Mike Christopher.
Williams has a little bit of breathing room between himself and Christopher. Christopher reels him in the middle of the turn, and then Williams is able to pull away on the straightaway. That's the way it's been the last couple of laps, as Christopher tries a spot on the racetrack where he can stay up on the back bumper of Ronnie Williams.
Adam Gaeta driving with a lot more confidence these days. He is being tested by Troy Tallman as Tallman roller coasters his way underneath the 17 car and can't make it stick. And now Tallman is vulnerable to Woody Pitcat.
Yeah, Tallman gave up that upper groove, and that allowed Pitcat to get up alongside. And as Tallman pulled back up in front of him, that slowed Woody down ever so slightly and allowed Keith Rocco to pull alongside. So there's a battle between 2 fierce competitors, Woody Pitcat and Keith Rocco, and he takes the battle right down into the first turn.
And Christopher tried to get to the outside of Williams. Yellow.
I'll have the fast car up here and, maybe put it in victory lane, but I don't know, another week down the drain and we'll come back again, give it a shot.
Guys, there you have it. Kyle James out before we even got to go green.
We're going to go green here in a second as the pace car makes its way down onto pit road. We're ready for the restart.
And let's see who gets the jump. Mike Christopher out of the barrel, but quicker is Ronnie Williams, and Williams thunders his way into turn 2.
Yeah, he's just can't quite clear Christopher. He does now out of turn 2 and down the backstretch, but they were right together going into that first turn. Trouble!
3 cars headed to the wall, and Joey Gaeta hits it hard. Field is on the sidelines. But of the half that's on the track, the 2 guys to watch, Ronnie Williams, who has elected to restart on the inside. We'll see if that strategy pays off.
As the pace car peels off, the green flag goes in the air, and we're back underway. Here's that drag race on the front stretch between Ronnie Williams and Mike Christopher down into turn 1.
And let's see if Christopher has some giddy up. Here he comes, as he has some napalm in that number 82 car, trying to wrestle the lead away from Ronnie Williams.
Williams with a little bit of an advantage there in the middle of the turn, but Christopher scraps his way right back and takes Timmy Jordan with him down into turn 1.
As Jordan, he is Velcro to the back bumper of the Christopher car. Mike Christopher pulls away from Williams and Timmy Jordan, and now here comes Keith Rocco to challenge for second and third.
Yeah, Rocco right back in the mix. He watches those 2 guys dice it out in front of him. Ronnie Williams just a little loose out of turn 4 and gives up the spot to Jordan. Jordan gets around on the outside in the 47 to go to second. Williams to third. Rocco is fourth.
And now breathing heavily on the back bumper of the Jordan car is Ronnie Williams. So Jordan has second all over him, like needles sticking out of a voodoo doll. That is Ronnie Williams, goes down low, trying to reestablish himself in second place.
Gets a good run down underneath, but can't make the pass to slide up in front of him. They'll come to the cross flags this time, and we're halfway through the Sunoco modified feature. This time, Jordan has to go way wide as Ronnie Williams slides up the racetrack, and that allows the 57 of Rocco to get by Jordan, and he slips into the third spot.
And it also allowed Mike Christopher to open up a pretty sturdy lead, as he is leading Ronnie Williams by 0.5 of a second. So a half a second lead for Mike Christopher.
Ronnie Williams going hard down the backstretch. Rocco is stalking him, ready to pull right up on the back bumper as they head out of turn 4. That is the race for second.
Rocco looking for room on the inside. Might be trying a crossover move. Ronnie Williams has to prepare for a Rocco invasion, and here it comes, and it works. Keith Rocco in second, but the yellow comes out to negate the...
Pace car brings him very slowly down the backstretch. This is going to make for an interesting start. Now the pace car gets out of the way, and here they come. Green flag.
Ronnie Williams, a great jump on the inside. Here comes Mike Christopher Jr. He is flying on the outside, and he is trying to whirlybird his way back into the lead.
Yeah, Williams tried to use as much of the racetrack as he could there in the first and second turn. Christopher hangs tough up there on the outside. Same deal. Williams right in the middle of the racetrack, but Christopher won't give and hangs right there. This time Williams is able to clear him, and Christopher tries to cross over.
As Christopher taking advantage of the fact that Williams went into the ozone. Here comes Christopher. Will that crossover move work? Not yet. Ronnie Williams hangs out of the lead, and Mike Christopher is on the verge of losing second to Rocco.
Yeah, Tim Jordan got around on the outside. Just not going to work on the bottom for Mike Christopher, and he loses 2 spots just like that. Now, all eyes are on Ronnie Williams as he leads, and Jordan's ready to get up on the back bumper and give him a challenge.
So the crossover move has double-crossed Mike Christopher. He goes to fourth. Into the lead is Ronnie Williams, but the man ready to make a move, Timmy Jordan.
Here's Jordan right there on the back bumper, and Keith Rocco watches from the third spot too. He's ready to pounce. Mike Christopher would like to get back into it and join these guys. Again, they stay in a straight line off the second turn and down the backstretch.
Now Jordan goes in hard, turn number 3. looking to rabble-rouse his way underneath Williams. It is not developing. Rocco perched in third, Christopher in fourth, Corey Berry a distant fifth. Does Jordan have something waiting for Ronnie Williams?
Well, if he's going to go to the inside, he knows he's only going to get one shot at it.
Here's Rocco.
Rocco's going to try it. Boy, they bounce off of each other out of turn 4. Rocco gets into Christopher. Christopher gets into the wall and bends the right front back down the backstretch.
So the moment of truth has arrived between Ronnie Williams and Tim Jordan. And Rocco, that is going to be a show to see what he does, restarting 7th in the 8-car field. And they crank it up coming off the corner, and that is just a dress rehearsal. It's Keith Rocco. Well, where is he going? To 4th.
Green flag. And Ronnie Williams will lead him down into turn 1. Jordan hanging tough up on the outside, and just like that, Rocco's back to 3rd.
Yeah, he restarted 4th, moves into 3rd. Now, double file battle in front of him. Williams on the inside, and almost handcuffed to his arm is Timmy Jordan. Jordan goes very close to the wall, looking for some firepower. They are dead even, heading into the second turn.
Yeah, Jordan hanging tough. Look at Williams, moves up the racetrack, moves Jordan with him, and unfortunately Jordan, having to get out of the throttle, gives way to Keith Rocco, who takes over the second spot.
If Jordan didn't, he would have wound up in the woods. Now it is Rocco in second, as he is trying to track down Ronnie Williams. Those two drivers had a history at the end of last season. Let's see what goes on as they go into turn number 3. Williams trying to pull away from Rocco, but it's almost impossible to do that.
Yeah, Rocco stalking him like a cat after a bird, waiting to make his move, ready to pounce, as he's right there on the back bumper of Ronnie Williams. Has he got enough to try that patented move down on the inside and sling his way around him? We're down to just 3 laps to go.
He is following Ronnie Williams the way a Secret Service man would follow the president. Bottom shot move. Rocco has a lead. Williams trying to get it back.
Wow, look at that. Williams comes right back on the inside. Rocco drove it in about as hard as he could. Here comes Williams, drives him up the racetrack and takes the lead back. 2 laps to go.
Now let's see if Rocco can come off the balcony. Here he comes as he arrows his way past Williams. Little contact. Williams fighting back. Jordan fighting back. But Rocco has a lead with 1 lap to go, and they hit the line.
1 more lap as the white flag is in the air. Williams will get 1 more shot. Gets up on the back bumper of Keith Rocco, follows him down into turn 1.
3 cars battling for the win. Rocco. Here comes Williams, looking for room on the outside. Rocco beats him into the corner. Contact. Rocco shoved close to the wall. Williams in front. Ronnie Williams trying to cross the line first, and he does. Ronnie Williams crosses the line first. Contact. Turn number 4.
Tell us about those last few laps.
Yeah, that was crazy for sure. First battling with Mikey, then at the end with Timmy and Rocco. We weren't going to let that one get away. We had a rough week last week when we came here and blew 2 motors, and it's definitely paying off. These guys work so hard in the shop, and it shows that's why we're in victory lane.
And not giving up at all. I mean, hanging right in there and exchanging the lead like that, and having to use the bumper a little bit too.
Yeah, I've lost some races here, just finished second and being the nice guy, but wasn't going to be the nice guy today. These guys deserve a lot more than that, and they got the win, and I'm happy for them.